Okay, I've decided to make this video because I tend to be, excuse me, I itched the beard. I tend to be long-winded in some of my posts. I write a lot of things, and I know nobody reads it. I don't know what makes me think that anybody's gonna watch this either, but who knows? Maybe somebody will get the point and see that I'm only out to try to pass along some good information and hopefully help some people along the way. I do not have any MDs or anything behind my name. I have not studied years as a professor. I will say that I do have tremendous comprehension skills and common sense out of my ass. So with that being said, I learned a lot of things, I researched a lot of things, and I know a thing about nutrition and training and cardio. So we're going to discuss cardio today because just for the newer people that are getting into the healthy lifestyle, they see everybody that's been doing this for a long time, the gurus, the old time bodybuilders and stuff like that, they promote this thing called cardio, where they're doing cardio for an hour a day, and it works for them, and I get it, and you know, I'm not trying to badmouth anybody, but there's actually you know, science studies that prove a lot of these theories wrong. Regardless if you've been doing it for years this way or not, actually I would recommend that you slowly taper off and go backward. Don't stop completely, because that's a recipe for disaster, but taper off and restart your whole idea behind this. And I'm going to quickly explain it in layman's terms, because that's all I know. We'll call this series Nutrition, Diets, and Cardio for Dummies like me, because I'm not a genius by any means. But, okay, so one thing that we all seem to know a little bit about is our body's ability to adapt. Our bodies adapt to everything because we are survivors, naturally, instinct. Our body has its own mechanics, its own chemistry. It wants to survive. It will not allow you to starve to death without pulling from areas other than what you've just recently eaten and stuff like that. You know, that's how the whole burning the fat thing comes about, you know, is you're trying to manipulate times when to eat and when to do the cardio before I eat and all this other silliness, and the body's going to do what it wants to do regardless of what you think. So back to that, our body ability to adapt. We adapt to everything. We adapt the way we eat, the way we train, the way we do cardio. If you do cardio every day, let's say I want to burn fat, so they say let's do cardio. All right, our body at first is not used to the cardio that we start doing for the first week. We do it for 15 minutes a day, and it's working at first. We're burning the calories that we're doing our steady state. Let's call it steady state cardio for now. We're burning the calories that we're burning for that certain amount of minutes that we're walking. And also, because we're doing it every day, now we're changing our body's metabolism. There's this thing, it's a multiplier when you try to figure out your BMR, your TD, when you're trying to figure out your nutrition, your calories for the day. So when you use that multiplier, it's the athleticism multiplier, so you'll change your body's metabolism just by increasing its activity daily. So that's one way you're going to burn more calories, which in essence will help you burn more fat, and also because the actual activity that you're doing will burn more fat at first. Now, we've discussed our body likes to adapt. So if you're doing steady state cardio for 15 minutes a day, it's not going to take long for your body to adapt to this. I mean, I can't see more than by week 2, your body's used to walking for 15 minutes a day. So the calories that you, so basically our body is adapted. It's called homeostasis. Our body likes to be comfortable in a certain spot, so it's going to go right back to where it's comfortable. It likes to be at a certain level of fats. It likes to be a certain level. So your body will fight to get back to that level because it wants to be comfortable. It doesn't want to feel panicked. It doesn't want to feel like you're trying to hurt it. So it'll fight back. And what it does is, in essence, it's really just adapting. So you'll adapt to that cardio that you're doing every day. You've raised your metabolism slightly just to make it taper off and stay at the same level again, because your body is adapted to the cardio that you're doing every day. And then also that extra 15 minutes, that 15 minutes you're doing, the calories that you're burning, it's going to start to get offset eventually too, because your body's also adapting to the activity. So you're not really going to be burning them 200 calories or whatever you think you're burning in that amount of time anymore either. It's going to be burning less, and your body's adjusted to that level of activity, so your metabolism isn't changing anymore either. So you're doing 15 minutes a day thinking that you're doing, it's not. It's like walking on a hamster wheel. You're doing the same thing every day because your body is adapted. So what do? You want to burn more calories? You increase your cardio. So you do another 15 minutes. You're doing 30 minutes a day. And once again, it's working for a short amount of time, and your body adapts again. So where are we at 2 months from now? In order to burn some fat, we are at 2 hours of cardio a day. And really there's nowhere to go but up from there too. I mean, what are we going to do? When's it going to stop? When's it going to ever stop? When's the hamster wheel going to stop? Because like I just discussed, the hour day that we're doing in the beginning isn't effective anymore. So we're just doing it just to do it now. It's a waste of time. And now our body needs it just to stay where it's at. And I suggest a taper, back off, because you're just wasting your time. So what do? Well, the answer to all this is, at first you should be utilizing nutrition. Eating less calories a day than your body burns to start would help. To start, your body will start finding other areas to use energy, and it will use the excess fat that you have left over. That's one way. The other way is, like, if you're dieting for a competition or something like that and you're getting towards the end, that's when you start utilizing your cardio to get that stubborn fat at the end. That's why you don't do cardio right off gate in the beginning for 30 minutes every 3 days or whatever, because then you're just going to have to go up from there. And meanwhile, your calories are going lower and you're doing more cardio, and it just doesn't make any sense. You know how you burn fat the most? Build muscle. Muscle will help you burn fat the most. Just having muscle raises your metabolism. When you are effectively training to build muscle, that raises your heart rate into the level where it needs to be to burn fat more than the cardio does. Because the cardio, steady state cardio and all that, that's just not bringing you to the level you need to be at the entire time. Pushing them weights around makes your body panic. It makes you burn more calories. So what have we learned? That the cardio is an effective tool for burning fat. Training to build muscle is an effective tool to burn fat. Having muscle is an effective tool to burning fat. Cardio, at the end of the day, I'm not against cardio, because what it does, it's a means to an end. It's a way to effectively raise your heart rate, get your heart healthier and prepared for the resistance and the weight training that you're going to do to build more muscle, to burn more fat. It's going to make you healthier. It's going to make you more active. But it's a tool that's overly used and not used in the correct way, and in essence could really damage you more than do good for you, and make this whole thing more miserable than it needs to be. Just enjoy cardio when you have to. When you feel like your training sessions aren't up to par anymore, and you're just not, you're feeling winded and stuff like that, then use some cardio in between them sessions to get your heart rate to where it needs to be, so you can have better training sessions, to enjoy life, so you have a better heart rate. That's it, because that's what the root word of cardio is. Cardio is your heart. Cardio. That's it. That's all it's supposed to be about. For some reason, everybody equates cardio with burning fat, and it's not. It's not the same thing. It's not. It's a means to an end. And that's all I have for now. I really got lost. Next time, maybe I'll take notes, so the information will be more effective. But I think I got my point across, and that's it. Nutrition, diet, training, and cardio for dummies like me. Thank you.